And we're back. Just about time to go turn in these cave marrow bulbs that have no uses whatsoever. Declutter our inventory a little bit and continue with these storylines. I met a giant sentinel machine that he did some damage to me. We are not great friends, so I was not prepared for that. But I did make it out alive, and I happened to get out with some pugnium, so, that's cool. Go turn this in and see what happens. Here's your marrow bulb. And the cobalt. We can now make microprocessors and a large refiner. Well, we're going to take his core and go deposit it. Thankfully, we can build microprocessors now for chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. But we can make them now, so we're not constantly at the whims of science and coming across those boxes. Let's see, deposit. I don't have any room for that. This one can go in there. This one can go in there. So can that one. And this one. Don't need that right now. Or that. Deposit that into storage. Pretty sure by now I should have access to those batteries. So, we're going to build it. Need more magnetized ferrite, though. Surprise, surprise! I need more magnetized ferrite. Put the pure ferrite in there. That's paraffinium. There it is, pure ferrite. Those don't go in storage. Those don't go in storage. Snack on some of that. I no longer need to hunt for the micro conductors, circuit boards, because I can just make them now, which is very convenient. Grab this. Get that battery. Go to free cam. Inventory full. You mean inventory full? Condensed carbon. Battery. I'd like to build the battery, please. Okay, and now we wire them. Oops. Okay, those are storing energy. Good. I can't move this to the... Oh, I can. Okay, well... I'm gonna fly over there and see what happens. Oh, wait. I was gonna do the upgrade. Where's my wiring looms? Upgrade my starship. Need some tritium. Pretty sure I have a handful of that banked. Somewhere. Apparently I don't. Interesting. I guess I'll have to go into space and get some. Well, that's not tritium, that's dihydrogen. Tritium is one that takes me up. Uppies, uppies, uppies. Must ascend. Into the asteroid belt. There it is. Probably should have looked to see what it takes to build the upgraded refiner, the Tier 3. Well, you know, you kind of did that to yourself. You ran into my line of fire. I will not be dealing with the consequences of your actions. Wanna know why? Because I can just summon the anomaly. I call shenanigans, and I do not approve. So I'll be leaving. That was not an act of piracy. And just like that, they're no longer mad at me. Rush into me and then blame me for everything. I think not. There's that ship again. Just happened to run in front of my stuff. Don't approve of his actions. I don't approve of him. I got titanium, right? With tritium, yeah. Neat. Make my way over here and park, and then we'll do that whole Corvax thing. Harvest these. Viking standing has gone up again. find out in this house what's inside. Hello, Viking at Arms. I think I have one of those daggers in my ship. No. No, I don't. I'll be right back. Listen to him yell for a moment longer. Where's my house? This direction, huh? Hopefully the battery will still be charged enough when I get there. Actually, if I go by slow enough, I might be able to just do it without landing. Let's see what happens. Nope. Unfortunately, it is nighttime. Insufficient power. Grid status. Yeah. How long till this kicks back on? 8 minutes. That's great. Starship. Okay. Take these. Put those in my inventory. And we're going to build another solar panel after we get more plating. Don't have enough ferrite dust. Yes, yes, Mr. Sentinel. I'm sorry, I'm harvesting some rocks. You don't understand, I need these rocks. Silly sentinels. Well, I got 8 minutes to kill. That Viking guy's probably a little curious as to where I am and why I flew away. Harvest all these resources. To eat. You know, I do find it kind of funny, though. You can just straight up run into your house, and then they're just like, oh, where'd he go? Not like, you know, right there. Solar panel. That means if we put in some ferrite. That charge this thing? It does. Convenient. Take the dagger out. Alright. I want another solar panel. Chromatic metal. And more battery. No. Okay. Put the rest away. There's a quick transfer option. That's convenient. Didn't used to have that. Happy it is, though. Oh, base computer archives. Let's get that going as well, yeah? Interact with the base computer archive to learn more. Fossil. Oh, Sentinel. Shield lattice. Wow. Search archives. Cool. Don't really have space for that. Sodium nitrate and antimatter. Sodium nitrate, antimatter. Don't particularly need this technology. Now I can discard that, install that. And we're gonna put these back. Put that on there. Interloper, hey. Interloping, I think is what it said, but... Downloading plans, base lighting, wow. I got light bulbs. Cool. Construct a light. Convenient. I can do that. We want build mode. And we can delete that. Thanks, computer. Search this thing. Appearance modifier. Okay. I can turn this off now. Or it'll just keep running, I guess. Made this one real cheap. Okay. And then, oops. We want to free the resources back up. Take for this large refiner. I think I have everything for that. Search. Personal upgrade module. Thanks. This is a vehicle. Paraffinium and metal plating. I have paraffinium. If I can find it, I know I grabbed some. There it is. Paraffinium. Give me some ferrite. Get that vehicle bay. Cool. I got a car. That is the wrong one. That is the wrong one. This is the wrong one, too. There we go. First try. Don't even question it. Landing pad. Okay, that's definitely important as well. Log lost. Okay. Construct a landing pad. I'm gonna need a lot more ferrite for that. Ay, ay, ay. Mr. Sentinel. Sometimes you have to let people gather resources. I want the landing pad. I don't want the sentinels. Okay. The heck was that? I need 2 more. It's another 100 more ferrite. looted this one a whole bunch of times. Of that, I'm quite certain. We're tempted to loot it. More ferrite. Oh, I need those microprocessors that are in my bank. Neat. Iteration lost. Follow coordinates, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one first, but... Okay, make sure I have that dagger. I do. We're going to go to that one dude who needed help. Well, those base computer archives were extremely beneficial. We have a landing pad, we have a roamer vehicle, got a couple of wireling looms out of the pieces. We got that thruster that makes it cheaper for us to take off and land. One of these right here. Exosuit still has inventory space. Okay. Go check this down here because I saw it as we were flying by. Surprised I didn't spot it the first time. Get some more salvage data. Hello. I have a Viking dagger for you. No thanks. Glad I could help, though. Alright, back to the scientific research. Resalvage data. Get rid of the viscous fluids. More nanites. Stupid sentinels. Just want ferrite. Walking my way all the way over there, because this area's got ferrite for me to replace what I just used up. Pretty sure it wants me to just go over there. Well, there's another building to our right as well. Don't think that's what we were out for, but... Come on down. Eat some haploid wheat. Green nanites. Extract some nanites out of that one. Gather as much ferrite as I can. Anchor all the sentinels. Once again, nanites. Salvage data. I wish that I could get some more of those wiring looms. Can't do that without the modules, though. Hello there. Not sure why he would be here, but... Thanks. Have some money, I guess. That's nice. All right. All the ferrite for me. Silly sentinels. Once again interrupting the scholarship. More food for the feeding. Alright, now I head back home. Safe and sound with a very confused Korvax casing. Or soul conscience, whatever. Thankfully, I have a landing pad. Or at least I'm trying to use my landing pad. There we go. I can repaint it now, finally. I want to call it. Alright, here you are, Mr. Korvax. Shall reconnect in process. Wiring loom. Okay. Coordinates received. don't know why you guys are scattered like that. Those in there. Oh, those. And that. Change our mind, this thing's slow. I don't have any mods for it. Okay. Back to my spaceship. This will be quite a bit faster. Hopefully this isn't an egg one. Okay. I've done what I was told. Can I leave now? "12 seconds away." Let's land, please, and thank you. Hello, Overseer. More storage. I'll have to wait for the update thing to go through. Or not. Surprise, surprise. Ferrite is what's dragging me down. I feel like there has to be a faster way to get this aside from just collecting. Guess it's just kind of a passive thing I gotta keep doing. So definitely need that storage. I've already shown my inventory is rather cluttered. And always is too. They shouldn't see me, and yet they do. I can see they're rather upset though. There we go. Magnetized ferrite. Microprocessors. Take some of those. Thanks. A weapon terminal. Pugnium and chromatic metal. Chromatic metal and pugnium. Where's chromatic metal? Have I got any left? I do. Just a little bit. Okay. Well, we got the weapons terminal prepped and ready to go. There it is. Okay, return to the Overseer. There you go. The hazmat gauntlet, that's actually kind of huge. Yes, yes, I do know this. I just need to get some vault. The fancy kind. What do I replace, though? Hazmat suit, repair, grab. Now I can grab plant life. Huge. Open these up. Transfer all of this over. Great, another item I can't do anything with at the moment. Okay. Let's go base computer archives. Map. I've not been to this system before, so we're gonna fly there and see what happens. Conflict level unruly. Ancient Bones. That's a money-making planet. But it's got aggressive sentinels, so... You know, don't really want to stick around on this one too long. There's some of them star bulbs I can go and grab. Convenient. Deserted terminal. Access the memory. Thanks. You like Boltcaster tech? Go check that out. Free oxygen out of the plants now. Bro looks like he's infected. Vigilant stone. What is that? Oh. Ancient bones. What have I done? What have I done? This is a terrible idea. Okay. Oh, hello. Starship trader. Ship unoccupied. Locate pilot to begin trade. Okay, right. Where's this dude? There he is. What are you doing clipped into the ground like that? Can't crouch. There. Oh. Modules. I seem to have pissed off God of this nature on this planet. Don't know what that was. I don't really want to deal with it either. I'm just gonna leave. I didn't cause some sort of catalytic destruction of their planet. Alright, whatever that was. Mildly terrifying. I assume it's one of those new bosses that they could get from, like, fishing and stuff, but I didn't expect it to be, like, scary. It summoned a storm and just, like, got me a bit unnerved. New content is always potentially fearful, but on a one life account, it's best not to tempt fate. Best to just leave. I'm sure that planet can handle their own cataclysmic events from Elemental God. I'm just gonna sell that. Hope you don't mind. That's not what I want. Vendor. Alright. Well, whatever that was, it's not my problem now. Is this another Merchants Guild envoy? It is, yeah. It's not what I'm looking for. Space stations. Alright, I don't actually know where that is that it wants me to go, so let's hop in and find out. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that at the moment. Let's see what happens if I wander on over here. Is there a friend for me to hire here? Officer? Okay. Sure. Corporal. Ensign, ensign. Essentially over here. Thanks. Hello? Yo, no, no, no. Okay, well. Neat, I guess. Yeah, I just bought something, but not quite sure how. Unknown. Oh, okay. Unknown grave. That's probably theirs. The bubbling planet. Go visit this grave real quick. On this carbonated looking planet. Okay. Rest in peace, friend. Your memory will live on through me. With that, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. I will continue with the next one here in just a second, but thanks all for watching. Have a great day.